Wallace. What's going on?
Turn around.
Now, you don't have to do this.
He violated the conditions of his probation. Let's go.
For Life, the winter finale, next Wednesday on ABC.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another For Life video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for For Life Season 2, Episode 5. If you're a fan of For Life, if you love For Life, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on For Life, you get them. Now, the title to this episode is Collars for Dollars, and the description for this episode reads, after Aaron and Roswell agree to help a young woman facing deportation for a minor crime, they realize her case could be a key to exposing a broad pattern of police corruption. Jasmine begins to spend more time at Ronnie's house. Now, I'm late on this episode, man. I'm really late on this episode, but I didn't really watch all the episodes when they aired. You know, I waited to watch this one. That's why I'm late with it, because I got a lot of other shows to watch and review, so I wasn't really keeping up on this one. But now I'm doing the episode 5 recap, and episode 6 will be coming soon because, you know, that dropped last week. Now, at the beginning of the episode, Aaron is out looking for a tie and new suits for court. Sales clerk at the store asked if he lost weight. She was asking because most times when people come in and buy more than one suit, you know, that means that maybe they lost weight or something like that. He says he just needs them for court, and she tells him she hopes he gets the new beginning that he's looking for. Now, I think Aaron looks good in his new suit. It's definitely long overdue because we've seen him wearing that same gray suit, you know, all throughout the series, but it's good to see him in the new one. You know, he goes through security. When he's going through the security, he just can't help but to think about when he went through security as a prisoner. He goes to see Jamal and tells him that he left Marie because he couldn't get past what she did with Darius, you know, her getting with his best friend. Then they start talking about his case. Aaron says there has to be something that triggered him to do it, deep emotional psychology. And, you know, it's a long shot, but maybe there is something they can use. I love the fact that Aaron is doing everything he can to get his best friend Jamal out of prison. That's some real stuff right there, man. That is some real stuff. Now, next we see Marie come downstairs. Jasmine's heading outside. Marie says she wanted to talk to her about Aaron moving out and if she's okay or not. Jasmine tells her that she is fine and then she leaves. But we all know Jasmine is not fine. This is really affecting her. Now, next, Roswell is talking to a young woman, and she says she did nothing, and now she is facing deportation for a minor crime of jumping a subway stall. That's all that she did. She tells him that the only reason she went to see him is because he works with Aaron Wallace, the great Aaron Wallace. Now, Aaron goes to see Georgia, Jamal's sister. She tells him that she took the beatings for the two of them at one point. When their father found out that Jamal was gay, their father used to hit him in the chest and tell him to man up. So their father didn't like that Jamal was gay at all. Now, Aaron asks her if she will testify in court. That's the only way he sees Jamal getting off. Now, Aaron is back with Roswell talking about the young woman's case. She was a victim of collars for dollars. It's when cops arrest people for nothing, especially people of color, just to make extra overtime money. Aaron says he can't embarrass the cops in the press. Now, Jazz is at Ronnie's house. She's smiling, but honestly, you can tell she's thinking about something else. Aaron texts Marie, tells her that Jasmine is not answering his text, and she lets him know that she is at Ronnie's house. So now Aaron knows where she's at, but that's not going to stop him from worrying. Now, Roswell wants to go after the police department. The woman's parents are there with her, and they don't want to do that. Her father is afraid that they will deport her to Mexico. This woman begs her parents to go with it. You know, she wants to go through with this plan. The police are hurting people, and she's in a position to stop all this. Now, Aaron files a $10 million lawsuit for unlawful arrest. Now, this woman got charged with turnstile jumping or fare evasion, if you will, the resisting and an assault. And this dude, Kyle, says that she assaulted one of his cops, and he is pretty pissed off. Now, Marie is upset with Aaron that he moved out and is about to give up on them. Meanwhile, Aaron goes to Ronnie's house to see Jasmine. He really misses his daughter. He asks her if there is anything she wants to talk about. He says he knows that she's hurt, but begs her not to hurt her mother because of him. Jasmine says that she's taking care of her. What she wants matters, and she says she likes it there. Everyone enjoys each other's company, and she walks out of the room and leaves him, and he seems pretty upset. Now, Aaron is back at the office, and it seems late, and Roswell is there. He thinks that the young woman swiped her card, but it didn't work, and there is a habit of cops arresting people in that subway specifically at the end of their shift. All people of color, too. Roswell asks him if he is okay, and he says no. He is out of prison and can't be with the two people that he loves the most. Roswell tells him that he likes the new suit, though, because that suit is fire. Now, next, Georgia goes to see Jamal, her brother, in prison. She says she's there to talk about his case. She thinks they should both testify in the courtroom. It's worth trying at least. He asks to see her arms. He knows that there's bruises there, and they're gonna ask about dirt in the courtroom. He says they're gonna try and tear her apart and make him stay in prison, and he's not having it at all. Jamal is one real dude, man, and he speaks facts. He speaks the truth. I really like Jamal on this show. I really do. I like the actor that plays him too. Now in court, Mark Liddell is called as the first witness. Roswell spaces out for a little bit. He zones out. He doesn't really know what he's doing because it's been so long since he's been in court. He starts to cross-examine and then tells Aaron that he needs him to take over. Aaron asks how it happens that 14 minutes before his shift ends, that he just so happens to be out of jurisdiction to make an arrest. Not to mention, this has happened 9 times in the past 2 weeks. Now, Aaron wants the judge to subpoena the NYPD's records, and she refuses and tells him that he has 48 hours to figure it out. Now, Roswell does not think that they're going to be able to figure this out because he says that Collars for Dollars has been happening for a long time, but Aaron tells him to dig deep. Now, Roswell is at an AA meeting. He speaks to a former cop about Collars for Dollars, and this dude gets mad and tells him to get out of there. Meanwhile, Aaron leaves a message for Jasmine and tells her that they need to talk about this, the distance and everything like that. He then thinks back about a conversation he had with Marie. Now, Marie goes to see Jazz, who says she's staying another night. Marie says they can pick out a treat together and that she has a day off, so she doesn't have to go to work. Now, the former cop goes to see Roswell. He says he owes him an amends. He's sorry for how he acted. He said he's looking for a way to make amends, and maybe this is the way to make everything right. Now, Georgia calls Aaron. She told Dirk she was leaving him, and she has nowhere to go. She asks if he can go to pick her up. Now, Aaron is definitely not supposed to leave. He'll get in trouble with his probation officer if he leaves. He's supposed to be home by a certain time, but he tells Georgia that he'll be right there. Now, Georgia is with Aaron, and she has a fat lip. Meanwhile, Jasmine is home, and Marie is telling her to talk and let it out, to let everything out. Jasmine says she waited 10 years for her dad to come home, and now he's not there for her. Now, Aaron's parole officer cuffs him outside of court, literally when he's about to go to court. Like, really? This is so messed up. He says he broke his parole by not answering twice the evening before. He called him so many times, and he said he even popped up. Roswell has to go into court alone. Now, Roswell has his former cop in the witness stand. He says he has heard about Collars for Dollars. It was a common thing. Roswell has other officers that are willing to testify. The judge says that she is signing a subpoena for police records now. Now, Aaron is told that this is going to be on his file. One more misstep is going to put him back in jail. His parole officer says that he taught him a lesson and this cannot happen again. He said he's going to FaceTime him every night to make sure he's where he needs to be. No excuses or they file the violation against him. Now, Spencer calls in Aaron and Roswell. He tries to get them to make a deal, but they won't have this young woman spend any time in jail. Aaron goes to see Jamal next. He asks Jamal if he really wants to get out of there because he told Georgia not to testify, and Aaron wonders if he really wants to get out of there. He asks him if he really wants to fight. Jamal tells him to get his own house in order before he comes and says anything to him. He says Aaron has been home for 1 month and then he bails on his family. I've never seen Aaron and Jamal get into it like this, so this was crazy. Now, Aaron goes to his office and looks around. He looks very sad. He looks super upset. Then he goes home. Marie answers the door. He says he wants to fix this, but he doesn't know how. She says that what happened to him over these 9 years in prison happened to her too. It happened to the entire family. He says that he knows that, and she says that Jasmine and her are decorating the Christmas tree, and she asks him if he would like to help. He says that he would love to, and that's the end of the episode. This was a really solid episode. I really liked that they put collars for dollars in there, because that really does be happening in real life. After watching this, I researched it, and it is a real thing. But yeah, man, this was a solid episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. What did you guys think of this one? Comment down below and let me know. Comment your thoughts. Let me know your theories, thoughts, predictions for the rest of the season. I don't even know how many episodes there's going to be this season. But yeah, man, comment your thoughts down below. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all for life content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.